Today I'm going to show you how to make a platform pop-up that actually has parts move on it. So we're starting out with the Lawn Fawn platform pop-up. You get two of those pieces out, and I'm using their grassy border to add some detail to both pieces. So here's that first one, and I'm using the twisted citron and mowed lawn. I like how it gives just an extra little detail to have a little bit of the dark and the light on the top and the bottom, and then also that middle part stenciled. So then I didn't know how I wanted to do this, so I cut out all of my pieces in white. So then that means that if you want that black effect for the outline, then you have to color it all yourself. I could have run them through again with black paper, and it probably would have been a little easier, but then I would have wasted some paper. So I'm coloring these with my Olos. This is the cute little garden snail. And then I ended up cutting out two daisies. And then the mushroom is from the gnome set. I'll put links to all of these in the video link, in the video description. So getting all of these inlaid, a lot of work here, a lot of labor of love getting these all these pieces done. Right, and this is the last piece. I had to color the under piece too since it was white, and you could actually see through through to the back because when it cuts out all those details, you can see the white through the pieces. So this is the large die of the month from March 2021. It's called Spring Together with Leverpole. And this was a super cute thing where it had cute little characters and they would wiggle back and forth on the card. I had a friend give me a platform pop up where they had made a mechanism that did something very similar. And this is what I had in my stash. So I'm using their inspiration and wanted to make the daisies go back and forth. So I'll provide a link also in the description to the video on how to assemble it, but that's all I'm doing right here is just assembling per their description. And I'm putting it on that center piece on one of the halves of the platform. And I'm trimming this off a little bit because I want it to still hide behind the daisy. And then I'm going to glue the daisies down to their individual piece. And then, yeah, just two brads and three pieces of paper connected, and that's all it takes. And it makes cute little pull tab that makes them wave back and forth. And then I've never put the cloud piece for the platform pop up. I've never put it on the back, but you can actually just adhere it to another piece of the T and trim off the excess so that you have that T shape and it will actually fit. It does bow a little bit in the back and mine didn't really catch that much. I have it probably set a little higher because I glued it a little higher on the T. So that helped and it actually worked pretty well. And then I'm just assembling the platform pop-up, just like the Lawn Fawn video. I'll include that link as well. Super easy interactive card that you can put together. Put it all together now. And the only problem here is that you have to make room for the pull tab to be accessible. And when the platform pop-up collapses flat, you have to have it basically exit out the bottom. So you need that whole U shape cut out of the bottom on the side of the platform pop-up, but it looks perfect, works great, doesn't catch. So now I'm gluing on all the extra pieces that don't move, all the accents. This ended up being such a cute card. I was super happy with how it came out. Always make sure nothing is going to catch. So every time you attach something, always collapse the platform pop up and pop it back out. And then that's the seashell set. And I thought, hey, the snail has a shell, so he can totally say shell yeah. So that's what I wanted to use. Now I'm adding the little iconic little arrow from Lawn Font. Mine is a tiny little pull tab, so I actually just cut a little triangle. To put that on there. So look at it, it works. So excited for this. Hope you guys are inspired. See you next time.